What is the most underrated thing about hitting volleys and having a good net game in tennis? Well, I think the answer is so apparent, so obvious, but I think it's hidden in plain sight. So let's take a look at this point real quick. Here's Raiden and here's Bodie, both of my college tennis players, and let's take a look at this point real quick. So when Bodie hits this approach shot here, notice that it wasn't the best approach shot in the world, right? It wasn't the most amazing play in the world, but I thought it was effective and decent enough because Raiden here was kind of on the run and he's far back behind the baseline, right? So when Raiden hits this passing shot attempt, notice that Bodie just hits this volley straight back at Raiden, and this is what is most underrated about the net game in general. Most underrated about volleys in general, because when you hit a decent volley that goes straight at the person, right? You can force the error then and there because it jams the opponent, and most importantly, it feels that you are rushed, right? The opponent feels that you have no time to set up your feet and try to pick your spots. And, I think Raiden did have some time to kind of set up his feet here, but when you're playing in the middle of a match like this and you see an opponent there run up to the net and hit a decent volley with some pace on it, it just feels like you have no time. You just have to try to get around it and try to hit an amazing shot, but you can't because it's just coming at your body like this. And so I think that is really the most underrated thing about volleys in general. And it's hidden in plain sight. Hidden in plain sight, pretty much. You don't need to have the best approach shots in the world. You don't have to have the best angled volleys in the world or deep volleys. A volley straight up at your opponent can also work wonders. So don't take this kind of tactic for granted, just coming up to the net with a decent approach and a decent volley. It can work for you. If you enjoyed this video, kindly do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.